Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today. As we're relaxing as per usual, what am I going to talk about? It was a D&D episode session today. And I probably need to prepare a little bit. Like, it's a bit weird because it's going to be very random encounter filled, and I'm not sure how many random encounters are enough or not. Like, I've spoken about this before, but like in a very sort of like survival-esque situation, this campaign, which is something I've not run before. I didn't expect to run it this early. I thought I'd have more time to think through exactly how it's going to work. The circumstances different, but so be it. But hey everyone, right now in Fawnhallow at 6:25 PM on Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. So yeah, I'm sort of just like, you know, I've got like an invisible system in the background which I'm running, but I'm also just like, I'm not sure like how public I should be with this, or maybe I should translate it to like a more of a story beat or something, but maybe that'll be a blind side. I don't know. We're still early days, so the good thing is that they're just basically doing like a sort of travel to one town to the other, so it's not actually going to be that bad. I have room to experiment essentially. But yeah, so I have some random encounters. I don't really know how many is going to be enough necessarily, but it's going to be an interesting thing because I think it's been very lax, I think, on resources thus far, because they've had a few encounters each day, but now this like sort of survival aspect is going to sort of start ramping things up into actually needing to care about the resources they have. They're not going to necessarily have one combat in between each long rest. They might have 2, 3, 4, who knows, spread out over multiple times, and actually being able to balance them will be good. And you know, basically I guess what I'm trying to say is like maybe I'm actually going to stick to the encountered suggestion, or maybe not, I don't know. The other thing which I was going to do, I have just realised that I was meant to talk about Patrick's Parabox today, and but I didn't. But I already spoken 2 minutes about something else entirely. So what I was going to do is that I actually managed to finally buy the bestiary thing by Kobold Press. I don't know how to access it though. Is it a problem? Do I need to update software? No, it's, where is it? Add-on module? Install module? I'm not sure. But I have finally bought, I don't even know what it's called. Kobold Press something. That's an incognito mode, I don't know why. That's going on there. Like Tome of Beasts, because I was like, I'm so fed up of having just the same sort of limited selection of beasts, and then looking at it and being like, okay, I'm gonna have to like rejig this one into something which makes sense. I am more than willing just to spend the money to just be like, okay, I'm gonna download someone who's made 500 monsters for me, you know. Am I gonna use all 500 monsters? No, but you know, I'll probably use at least like 100 of them or something, and the fact that there won't be as many repeats will probably work to my benefit. Okay, here we go, Tome of Beasts. Okay, install. So it's sort of like a thing where I'm like, finally, I don't have to like find a specific monster. Hopefully this will just have enough monsters, or at least the sort of like jerry-rigging of monsters will be significantly easier, because it'll be like, oh, this monster's basically close enough to what I needed anyway. So yeah, well, let's install a package right now. Let's have a look-see, I think, over what beasts there are, so that I can decide, because there is one possible combat encounter planned. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to do it, but I do at least want to see. I don't even know where I can see. Is it a compendium back? Where does it download itself to? Monsters? How do I add it? I don't remember how I added the previous stuff. Maybe I need to add a compendium? Rubble tables? Create compendium? No. Well, it's a module, right? Where? Hold on. Manage modules. Tome of Beast. Okay, there we go. Dynamic effects. Inactive dependency, which can optionally be enabled to enhance it. Enable module and select dependency? Sure. Save module settings. Yes, that's reload. Let's get this tome in here. And we can discover the joys of DMing together as I figure out exactly which parts I want to include and not. I would say on the gacha game front, been doing a bit more Uemusume, trying to figure out what's going on. The new patch is sort of settled in for a while, and you know, people are like discovering things. Turns out Runaway Suzuka Ace not actually that good, unless like even if you have reached the stats for it, it's actually still not that good. Apparently because like the speed bonus is much lower later on, and they can't make enough of a distance. You need another Runaway basically to do it. That's kind of like off the table, but apparently it's an insanely good blocker. Like if you have a well-built Suzuka blocker, you can't beat it, almost. But if you have a badly built Suzuka blocker, apparently a good enough run can overtake it. So I have decided that I will be building Satan Sky still for the event. Like, I think me coming second in the most recent Champions Meet was actually good, because now it's sort of like, well, now I don't need to try, because I was like, I want to keep up the streak, I want to get platinums of each title, but now I'm just sort of like, why don't I just use my favourite characters instead? So I'm going to run a slightly suboptimal team of a front pace and a late surge gambler. And I'm going to do a front of Satan Sky, and I'm going to do my pace as TM Opera O. I was considering Rice Shower, because apparently straight descent's kind of good, and that sort of thing, but I was like, nah, I don't know, I like TM Opera O. I don't actually know if she's like, she's fine, I think, but, yeah, I don't know, pace it just tends to be a bit easier to build, just because there's not really many accelerations which you can take as a pace, so you don't really need to hunt for them. You got like Nimble Navigator, which I got straight descent, which I don't have, but like it's basically impossible to inherit. I don't even know where head's from, to be honest. Let's see. I don't even know what skill that is, nor how to get it, but I haven't made it on a parent. So let's see. Head to what? Head on? Is this it? Yeah. So probably what I'll need to do, or what I should do, is I should actually find an inherited, because I haven't been using inheritance, I think, much on, like, specific inheritance on my TM Opera O. So it doesn't really matter. But maybe I should try and look for one which has head on. Oh, it's not inheritable? Why is head on not here? I guess because it must be a new skill, so it's not been added to the thing yet. Okay, what about descent? Straight descent. Straight descent, blue spark. No, not blue spark, pink spark, sorry. What the heck is going on? Aptitude, mile, at least 5, 6, none. Wow, okay. Could do our Condor Passer here, straight descent free. Minor Top Gun, maybe. Wow, this is actually a pretty great Minor Top Gun, huh? But yeah, there's not really a lot of options to accelerate the pace, so I don't actually know if it's going to work very well. Anyway. Who's its, what's its? What I was going to talk about. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Uemusume, because it's interesting to think about. I don't know, part of me is also like, maybe I should do Raishao instead of TM Opera O, because Raishao has straight descent, at least built in, so doing that plus Nimble Navigator at least might kind of work. Otherwise, I don't really know how a Pace Chaser, unless you're Minor Top Gun or Taiki Shuttle, actually succeed. I don't really want to use them that much. I'll use them, I think I'll use it as my back pocket, you know, sort of thing, where it's like, oh, you know, it turns out I'm not actually getting any wins, I might not qualify, make an emergency Taiki Shuttle. That's my plan. But for now, otherwise, it's rather interesting. It's almost too open-ended. What we have as options in this next CM, everything's so open, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. It's a bit buggy at the moment, though. Because you cannot, the new supports, but the new supports have stats, but they don't have, like, the new abilities and stuff. So, like, it's interesting trying to build that. And the character I was going to use, Vodka, for my late searcher, is currently bugged at the moment. So apparently she has a soft lock in her campaign. So I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, I did build a Vodka, which I could use if I need to. But otherwise, I would just use Gold City. Instead, I could use Fuji Kiseki as well, I suppose. But then I need to actually, like, level up her potential, and I haven't done that. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. What am I going to talk about? It's 10 minutes and I haven't really spoken about anything. Oh yeah, the bestiary. Has it been installed yet? That's what I was doing. What's what I was trying to do? I don't actually know where it is. Oh, Table Beast, here we go. Creatures. Actor. Appendix NPCs. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what these are. Is there an easy way to search all of them? Oh, there it is. So what if I did like... So I've got it here, but unfortunately... Install content. What does this mean? Adventure. Items. There's items in here? Oh, there's one item in here. It's sorted alphabetically, which is kind of interesting. But does make it difficult because I don't know what I'm looking for. Hold on, can I even search it properly? Let's see, this one, Lima Folk. How do I search this properly? Can I like install the items here? So install the actors, I guess. There's me trying to figure out how to even do this. Book content, journal entry. Using the book. Ah, it is sorted by challenge. Oh, here we go. I see. The tome itself. Oh, wonderful. Well, I clicked on my page. It didn't actually bring anything up. What on earth is going on? Eh? Maybe I need to actually install it? I don't know. How does this work? Download? Import all content. Okay, it's not quite worked out here. Why don't I create a folder? Tome of Beasts. And what if I do this? Import all content into Tome of Beasts? Where even is it? Oh, I did it in items, that's why it didn't work. So we create a folder here. Tome of Beasts. Okay. Import all content. Tome of Beasts. Maybe I can just drag it in. Be a lot easier if I could. My gosh, my mouse issue is so annoying right now. Import all content. Am I blind? Tome of Beasts. Yes. Oh, why didn't it... That's not what I meant to do. Why has it duplicated everything? I don't know how to do this. Let's try again, okay. There are like 400 items in here, so maybe I shouldn't be downloading them all manually, but... Tame of Beasts. I just want like... I just want to have like a visual look at all of them. Why didn't it create it in a new folder? Delete all, hold on. I'm going to get this right eventually. Using a new technology. Import all content. I thought it said new folder. Index NPCs. Oh, I need to make the folder inside here first. I see. Index NPCs. And then I'll just make one for each letter of the alphabet. My mouse double clicks constantly now, and I don't know why or what's going on with it. I almost want it organized by monster type instead of this. That seems like a lot of effort though. Because, I guess I could. Guess I could try doing it total piece. How many are in each one? There's not too many. How would I do it though? Okay, you know what I would do? I would delete all this. Create a new folder. Tome of Beasts. And then I'd create a subfolder of unsorted. Or apparently two, because it keeps double clicking. And then I'd create a subfolder undead. If I want all the undead. Import everything to that folder. The unsorted folder, then just drag them in one by one. Using a book. Let's see. Alignment behavior, I don't know. So yeah, but this is mostly me just trying to figure out how to do this. I guess I'll have to continue figuring out how to do this in just a moment. It doesn't really help that every time I click, sometimes I double click, so maybe I do actually need a new mouse. The fix only worked for a little while. I guess we could up the fix again, because I upped it yesterday and it's still double clicking. So what if I up it once more and it doesn't do that? I make it only update my computer every 125 ticks or something instead of 4,000 or whatever it was before. I put it on the bare minimum. It feels weird now. Like there's a hidden... There's like a hidden sluggishness to it, but I can't figure out what. Anyway. Oh no. I don't think it's fixed. I think it genuinely is just an issue now. Anyway, on that note, I think I'll round this episode off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Oh, astonished. Bye-bye for now.